today with another fish room update, and today is a highly anticipated moment for me because I finally got some super rare fish that are quarantined and ready to be added to the main tank, which are going to be going into this aquarium right here. And as you can tell, everything in here is albino, so if that gives you a hint on what's going in here. But first and foremost, before I add what's going to go into this tank, I also got to catch these albino zebra red tops right here and move them down in my corner tank because I've been clearing out some space in this aquarium to add more fish into it, and I figured those guys would look amazing in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them guys caught out. I'm gonna add them to this aquarium, and then I'm going to be adding some new fish right here. And if you watch my previous videos, you might have an idea of what fish I'm gonna be adding, but for a hint, they're down in that aquarium right there. All right, so actually instead of catching these guys out first, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys caught out beforehand. And what I have in this aquarium is an albino Turkish. Wow! And then there's also albino flavescent in here somewhere. Yeah, he's down there hiding behind that sponge filter. But as you can see, we have 3 buckets right here. Duh. So there's also not only them fish being caught out of this aquarium today, I'm also gonna be catching out my Petricola Synodontis out of this aquarium to add up into the 75-gallon BOD aquarium. I already have 4 or 6 Synodontis Petricola in here, so I'm gonna have a nice little school of these guys in this tank. But yeah, I figured it's time to add them in, and then I'm gonna have this tank open for some new fish, so stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get everything caught out of here. I gotta take all the decor out just to make it easier because I know them Petricolas are gonna be a pain in the butt to catch. So I got a 3rd bucket for all the decorations and everything so I don't get the floor all wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started and might record the process of me doing that. Alright guys, so step 1 is out of the way where I get everything out of this aquarium and get these buckets filled. Next step is getting these fish caught up out of here and then get them acclimated to the new tank, and I'll pick the camera up whenever I get these guys caught out of here. Alright guys, so I got the albino flavescent caught out, and I want to go ahead and show you this guy real quick. And I also try to pick up the camera and show you the other guy as well. But yeah, look how beautiful that fish is. Ta-da! He's so small, he's got a lot of growing to do, but once that guy grows big, he'll be a big, beautiful fish. And hopefully he lives a long time in my fish room. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pick the camera back up here in a second. Alright, caught him. Wasn't too bad catching this guy out. But yeah, look at this guy. Ooh. This guy is a real deal stunner right there. Oh my god! Beautiful fish. Him out. And now all that's left, I gotta just catch out these Synodontis, which are probably gonna be more of a pain in the butt. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Alright guys, so I absolutely destroyed that tank. But I got all these fish caught out here successfully. So as you can see, I got 6 Synodontis Petricola catfish right here that are going in this tank. And it looks like 2 of the females are pretty fat, so they might be holding eggs, which would be cool if I get some breeding activity from them. I've never been able to breed them guys, so. But the process is kind of crazy because they actually will lay the eggs when cichlids are breeding, so then the cichlids will pick up the eggs and tumble them for them. Really? But yeah, it's a whole crazy thing. I don't know the whole scientific way, but from my understanding, that's pretty much how it happens, so. But I also got these guys caught out for the 65-gallon. These guys are going to be a great addition to this aquarium. But I got to get these guys acclimated as well. And I also got to get these albino zebras red tops out of here. So got a lot of work still to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys acclimating and then get ready to catch these guys out of this aquarium. Alright guys, so I got the bucket filled with water. And I also got this tank drained right now at the moment. But I'm going to go ahead and see if I can set the camera up so you guys can watch me catch these guys out real quick.
Nope. A little longer than a few minutes later.
Got him!
Get over here!
eternity later.
Alright guys, so I got all them fish caught out and I actually added another one. I went ahead and threw in my albino erotis to go in that other tank because I have 2 standard erotis as well, and I don't want to risk these guys getting picked on just because everybody already knows that erotis can be pretty nasty. So I went ahead and grabbed him out too, so that's 5 fish out of that tank, which are kind of the bigger ones in there as well. So I'm gonna throw these guys in with the other mbunas and hope they do good. It's still pretty much all albino tank. Once I get all the other mbunas in that corner tank, I'll probably end up taking out the 3 white labs that are in here as well, but I don't want to put them in there right now and risk them getting messed with. But these guys are pretty much the aggressive ones in that aquarium, so they should stand their ground pretty good in that corner tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys acclimated to this tank right here. Obviously I got to feed this tank as well. I don't even see the erotises right now, but I know that there's 2 in here that I bred. I also bred one of these, or these albino zebras in here too. These are breeding for me. I did not breed the albino erotis, so yeah, them guys are growing really fast. Excited to see them get full grown and what they turn out to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys. Oh, there he is, right there. You can see one of them, both of them in there. And them guys are always fighting each other, so hopefully they don't pick on this little erotis and it's albino, so I have to really pay attention to them, but hopefully I don't have any issues out of them. Okay guys, so the albino flavescent and the albino Turkish are ready to be released in this tank, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch them out and show you guys me releasing these guys. Alright, so albino flavescent first, and he's already colored down, but this guy's gonna look amazing in this tank and actually get the, whatever you call it, the admiring that he deserves being up higher. So now this albino Turkish. This guy was also a lot more dominant than that flavescent, so I'm hoping that with being more fish in this aquarium that he'll do a lot better. He won't have to be so picked on. You can see a couple nips on his fin right there, but not too bad, and hopefully he'll color right back up once he gets comfortable in this tank here in a couple days. So now I'm gonna move over here. I gotta catch these petricolas out as well. I can't really see them that well, but I'm gonna try to get, got 2 of them. Alrighty. Alright, yep, I got that fat one. So I'll release some guys in there. They are a little bit bigger than the other ones that I have in here as well. But I don't know, I just got a real obsession with these guys. They're an awesome bottom feeder. If you're just looking to add some cool flavor to your African cichlid tanks, highly recommend these guys. They got a ton of personality and they're just awesome to watch. They're always moving around. You see a bunch of them up in there. I think there's like 4 in there right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get these other guys caught out of this tank. And I'm excited about this because I've been wanting to get to this for a while, but oh, that was a good scoop. I got 3 of them bad boys. Whoa.
Run.
So I'm gonna have a group of 10 to 12 in here. I can't remember if I had 4 or 6 in here before, but either way, it's gonna be a nice school of these guys. I'm also gonna be probably taking out some of these other fish, like that white lip, the dragon bloods that I bred. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the black widow frontosa because I've noticed him. He's really aggressive in this tank, picking on people. And I know they're more of a mellow fish, but I just think he's out of his comfort zone because he's the only one. And I know they like to do better in groups, so maybe eventually I'll set up them a tank, but right now I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and see if I can get the last 1 or 2 out of this tank, or out of the bucket. Of course, the last one's gonna be the hardest. Oh, he was in there. I can't see.
Yeah, I'm legally blind. That's my story.
Alright, after chasing this last guy around forever, I finally got him. So this is the last one in this aquarium. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to be adding anything else to this aquarium besides maybe the bigger BODs. I've been thinking about adding them in here because they've been getting picked on in that 125. But this tank looks great. Mind the dirty glass that obviously just happened, but love these Petricolas. Amazing addition in this tank. Seems like they're all meet and greeting right now. See them all chasing around. These guys are just fun to watch, so excited about that. That's the largest school of Synodontists that I've had personally, so I'm excited to see how they act when in a bigger group. But I've always kept them like 4 to 6 at a time, so a bigger group of 10 to 12 I think is going to be awesome to watch. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and show you these bigger BODs that I have down here. This guy looks pretty good. I think it might be his other side. Yeah, you can see the little bite in the side right there. And then the other one, this one right here is the one that's really getting picked on. You can see he's got a couple little bites on this side and then a couple bites on that side. So I want to go ahead and get these guys moved out of here soon because they're getting picked on. And I'm also taking some more fish out of this tank, so they're going to be drastically reduced in numbers. And yeah, stay tuned for them updates. These guys are ready to be out of this aquarium right here. I'm just going to go ahead and feed these guys just a little bit more. See how these guys eat. Make sure these guys are nice and full because, as you guys may know, Albinos are extremely aggressive. Look at these Galleria reefs all fired up. Yeah, look at this little Erotus, and then there's a bigger one in there as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add these fish in. I think they're gonna be a great addition in here as well, so let's see. Got 4 out of 5, so wow. Oh yeah. I grabbed all of the albino red tops. Everything but the one Erotus that I got, so of course he wanted to be left out. But you know, we're going to have to go ahead and get him and add him in here as well. Gotcha. I'm excited to see how these guys turn out too, because I just think they're going to be an amazing fish. But yeah, them guys look great in here. There wasn't any white fish or albino fish in this tank, and plus it was just looking a little empty. It definitely could use about 5 to 10 more fish, so definitely add the numbers up just a little bit. And they're a little bit bigger than I realized, but of course they look puny next to this guy. This guy is absolutely massive.
That's what she said.
At least 8 inches. And I don't believe he's a blue lip Williams or whatever you pronounce it, but if you guys know what this guy is, go ahead, drop down in the comments below and let me know. But yeah, as you can see, the tank's looking amazing. It's obviously a little stirred up. They got some new guests in the house, and I just fed them, so. But yeah, probably gonna be it for today's video. So if you guys like the content and want to see more updates on my fish room, consider subscribing and staying up to date with what I got going on. There's always new stuff happening, moving new fish, getting new fish, breeding new fish. So if you guys want to stick along for the journey, hit that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell so you guys get informed every time that I post a new video. And that's probably it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Peace.